Hey internets! So what makes a perfect job? Now I've been on this same web design career path for over 20 years now. I started as a freelancer, then worked my way into an in-house position, then found my way to some startups, both big and small, to a big corporate job, and then now to where I am with Webflow. With my past experience, I figured out that every job has two main parts to it: the people that you work with and the work that you do. Okay, the first part, the people that you work with. It's always nice to be surrounded by people who have the same enthusiasm, the same happiness, just people that make you feel good about working there. But not only do your coworkers need to be happy, but they need to constantly help you be your best. If you're not doing so well in one part of your job, your coworkers should help you learn from the situations and get better at whatever you need to do. On the flip side, when you see a coworker struggling at something, your coworkers should be open to constructive criticism so they can also be their best. So one of my YouTube subscribers, Matthew, left a comment on a previous video where I was talking about communicating with angry clients over email. He says, "Nelson, what about angry or toxic employees?" That is a very good question. When it comes to toxic coworkers, there's a lot of variables you probably don't know. Maybe there's a lot of things that are happening in their personal life that they're bringing into the workplace, or maybe they're just not happy at where they're at. You don't know everything. But what you can do is do the civil thing by just talking to them directly and figuring out what's going on. If that doesn't help, then it's time to take it up a notch and talk to your boss about it. And if that doesn't help, talk to HR. And talking to your boss or HR, it's not like you're going behind their backs. This is the chain of command. This is what you need to do in the workplace. This is just how business is handled. And in the end, you cannot change a person. You can only change yourself and lead by example. So as long as you're staying positive and not becoming as toxic as they are, then you'll be okay. But if the work environment itself is toxic, then it may be time to start searching for a new job. I've went through this same situation many times. I would jump from job to job to job because I try to bring in as much enthusiasm, as much happiness and new ideas to the table, but nothing would work. And so that's why I mentioned in my previous video, growing when others don't allow it, I mentioned to always do a side gig to make sure that your design chops are up to date, and you can use that portfolio of side work to show off to future employers. Okay, second part, the work that you do. Now, when you're finished with your workday, do you feel productive? Is the work that you do meaningful? That's usually what makes us happy at the end of each workday. But not only that, the work that you do should help empower others. You're building a tool that others can use and help fulfill their lives. It makes your job so much better. Another part is the mission of the company that you work for. It makes your job so much better if their mission is in line with your passion. Now, lastly, if the work that you do constantly challenges you to learn something new, then it becomes super beneficial not only for the company, but yourself as well. Now, if you go to work and you're more interested to web surf than do the task that you're supposed to be doing, then I think it's time to figure out what makes you really happy, productive, and helps you learn something new. With the internet, we have so much more access to learn something new and pursue a career that we're really passionate about. So hopefully this video gives you a little bit of sense as to what makes a perfect job. To me, a perfect job is one that fits both parts, the people and the work, but also knowing that when I wake up, I'm excited to do something new. Okay, last thought, and it may be a little bit cliched, but remember, are you working on someone else's dream or your own? Okay, thanks for watching. And if you have a comment about this video, please leave it below, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, make the web beautiful. See ya.